W7 Juliet Victor Oscar.
Okay, W7JVO from W7FD, we're 1 Echo, San Joaquin Valley, go ahead.
QSL.
And where are you?
We're 6 Alpha Oregon, 6A Oregon.
Call here in a second. So I wrote down Kilo 6, Kilo Sierra, and I wrote down his exchange. The exchange bin is a 1 Bravo.
And what does exchange mean?
And that's the exchange of how many. He's one guy on a battery-powered station.
Okay.
So we are 6 people simultaneously transmitting, and we qualify that way for 6 Alpha Oregon. We're a club, and Alpha means club.
Club. So 6 Alpha Oregon. Okay, so 6 operators.
And Oregon is where we're at.
Now, are you going to do most of your contacts by voice or CD? Okay.
You got Rick down there. He's doing sideband.
I'm going to go check that out.
He does so many contacts. He'll do twice as many as we do.
Is that common with CW that you're going to make more contacts than?
He'll get fully half or better of the points for the whole club. Actually, got 2 clubs here. You got the Sisters Repeater Group. There's probably 20 involved or so in that. And just come to a meeting. We'll sign you up. Doesn't cost anything.
And the meetings are again?
First Saturday of each month. And that's at the Gallery Restaurant in Downtown Sisters.
Downtown Sisters. Good coffee and good food.
Good coffee, good food. And so anyway, and then the High Desert Emergency Group that specializes in District 7 hospital communications.
Oh, and that's how I got into ham, is by hospital communications in Portland.
Well, that's what they do, and this is basically this side of the mountain.
So.
Yep, and they maintain equipment. And
St. Charles.
Every hospital has a station, both VHF and HF. So and this here's a chart of your frequencies. We'll be running the nighttime frequencies later on, 160 meters, 80 meters, 40s.
And the purpose for field day is for...
It's a national emergency preparedness exercise.
And you're all working on emergency or backup power, so most people.
Quite a bit of us are.
Okay.
Yeah. Because obviously the guy sitting at home, he
doesn't have that.
He has the option, and he can do whatever he wants, but he doesn't. He'd be a Delta station, and Delta stations don't get anything for working other Delta stations. Delta station being a home station, home power and everything.
But they're still participating.
Yeah, 1.1 contact, and he gets that for talking to another battery station or club station or something. So,
but the whole point is to exercise your skills and
just sharpen your skills. Yeah, because it takes some skill to sort all this out. And I mean, by the end.
How long have you been a ham?
Oh, I started about 91.
91. So you've been at it for a while.
I've always had an interest of it. You know, and when they dropped the CW requirement, then it became fairly easy to get
a license. Yep. You're talking to one that got into it that way.
And I went to field day, and as a tech, had a ball, and upgraded my license every year. I went back to field day with another.
And are you an extra? Is that or extra? Yeah.
I kept my original calls. I like it. M7TYO.
That's,
I like your call sign.
I used to send it real well on CW, and yeah. It just
with the internet, he actually found out who the submarine commander was, and that was my friend. And nobody on the submarine tanker was injured. Henry said,
got a good memory.
That was a Canadian.
The guy in the crow's nest was asleep.
Whiskey 7 Juliet Victor Oscar.
We got W7OM.
Australian Liberator aircraft.
Whiskey 7 Juliet Victor Oscar. Whiskey 7 Juliet
So the guy,
Oscar.
everybody from St. Mary who takes the tour says nobody fired on it.
1D BC. 1D BC. time is 20:03. So I'm just going to say.
And you just sent him a little macro that you.
Yeah, I sent him an acknowledgement and wished him good luck, and see you down the log. So contact has been made. He was copying me, and I was copying him. He's sending it back now. QSL, which means he received it. TU is thank you, and GL is good luck. And QRZ is who else is calling me?
Who else is calling me?
Yeah. And I have AO27 right after that at 2:17, and then AO51 at 5:21.
And these little compasses tell you how to track.
Yeah, they tell me using north as a guideline where it's going to be on my horizon at what degrees, and it's just a real good place to get started. Once you point the arrow antenna, you can actually hear the quieting of the repeater that is also another tool to let you zero in on it by pointing the arrow. And as the satellite goes through its pass, you're tuning through some memory channels to keep up with the Doppler, because there's a Doppler effect. It's closer and then it gets farther away.
Oh, that makes sense. Yes.
So that's all built into the memory programming. There's 5 memories basically for each bird, and you kind of step through those depending on the particular path. But that's memory 21.
Okay.
And this is the receive for AO51. You can see it's 435, 310.
Okay.
That'll last for a minute or so, minute or two, and then I'll go to my next memory, 22, and I've changed to 305 from 310, and then I've changed to 300, 295, and 290.
And that's all to work the same bird then?
Yes, that's all the same bird. So there's 5 memories. There's 5 memories for each bird to accommodate for the Doppler shift as the bird passes by. And these streamers...
I was going to ask what those streamers are for.
I had it hanging on the shade apparatus, and this is so nobody porcupined themselves in the eye.
Yeah, you got quite a lot of stuff poking out. So that's one of those. That's one of those arrow. What is that? That's
an Arrow 2.
An
Arrow 2 Yagi. 2 meter and 70 centimeter Yagi antenna.